to make the best raw vegan oil-free veggie loaf from the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. Stay tuned.
Hello! So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a raw vegan oil-free veggie loaf. And today's recipe comes from Raw Intuition, which is my friend Matt Bennett, and he has written an ebook on the 21-day raw transformation program, and you can get the ebook right now in the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle from 1st to 11th of April. The bundle goes for only $49 and you will get courses, Matt's ebook, my course on raw tarts and pies. There's also courses on how to overcome your cravings. There is loads of raw vegan recipes. There's also something on yoga. If you want to be a millionaire solopreneur, there's a course for that as well. If you are looking into relationship advice, there's a course on relationships as well. And there's even a course on raw vegan sushi. Oh, and there's one ebook on raw vegan French cuisine. There is also another very interesting ebook on raw vegan breakfasts and brunches, which has omelets and sausages, all raw vegan. So yeah, check that out. Today we're going to focus on Matt's ebook, the 21-day raw transformation program. It actually has a 21-day meal plan as well, listing out exactly what you can have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, so you don't need to think for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, all recipes are low fat and oil free, and he has lots of guides and a lot of structure on how you can become very successful on a raw vegan lifestyle. Yeah, so he has the 3P philosophy, if you're wondering what that is. He has another thing called SFS, which I really like as well. And yeah, he also talks about there's also like big batch sides, and one of the big batch sides is the veggie loaf. So okay, let's start making this. And yeah, let's start making this.
Okay, for the veggie loaf, we have carrots. We're supposed to use celery sticks, but I was juicing my celery yesterday, completely forgot. So I'm just gonna use the celery pulp instead. I know it's gonna be like less water, but we'll see. Maybe we'll pour in some water if needed. And then 2 cups of frozen green peas. Original recipe asked for that, but you know what? I asked Matt if I use sprouted sprouted mung beans instead, would that work? And he said yeah, it would. So I'm using that. I was supposed to sprout more, but I kind of forgot. I wrote it on my notes, and then I think I had like adulting things to do and I completely forgot. So anyway, that. And then it asked for button mushrooms. I don't have 8, so I just use whatever I bought a box, and this is why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the box, so I'll use that. There's a 1 cup of sun-dried tomatoes, which I've soaked in water for 20 minutes and then drained. So these were like the dried ones without oil. Yeah, I'm so glad I can now get organic sun-dried tomatoes without oil, so that's awesome. It asked for sweet onion. I'm not putting any onion in because I don't really like onions anymore. Well, I do, yeah, but this time I'm not putting in. So I'm just going onion, and no onions and garlic this time, although it has it. I have walnuts, and then we have paprika, cumin, and chia seeds. And there's also a batch of raw ketchup, which I haven't made yet. I'll show you that in another video, maybe. I'll put it all together this video, we'll see. Okay. Okay, it says add 2 tablespoons chia seeds into a high-speed blender or coffee grinder and grind into powder. So let's do that. Thanks to Amazing Grace for your chia seeds. Just gonna pour it up. 1 and 2. I should put it in the NutriBullet to grind it, but I'm just lazy to wash my NutriBullet. So we'll do this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we shall see. Pray it works. Okay. Yeah. Yay. It ground up really well, actually. Yay, 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 yay. Just scraping it down. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put the carrots in first. Well, everything actually. Add all ingredients except ketchup to a food processor and process until mixed well. Okay. I'm gonna put the carrots. What I'm gonna do is I'll put the carrots and the sun-dried tomato in first, and then we'll process it. And then we'll put in the rest of the ingredients. Awesome. Ooh. Matt didn't say what size food processor he uses. I wonder. Okay, so that was the paprika and the cumin, and this is the walnuts, and then I'll put in the these are the mung bean sprouts. Putting the hulls in as well. Matt actually did an interview with the sprout. What do they call the sprout guys? The sprout men. Anyway, and I asked if we could eat the hulls, then they're like, yeah, it's got fiber. Yeah. So when I served it to Mr. Jazz Guitars, he takes away out all the hulls, and I'm like, but there's fiber. So then he ate it all up. Okay, so sprouts going in. And these are mung bean sprouts. No, these are the green lentil sprouts. So I sprout green lentils as well as mung beans every day. Yeah, so we have some living food. Okay, I'll put that in first, and then we'll see how the put in the pulp, the celery pulp. Okay, so I need to scrape it down because the mushrooms did not get processed at all. Yeah, although I think the carrots need a bit more processing. Yeah. Oh, it's just the ones at the top. The ones below are doing well. So I think Matt tries not to use any salt. And plus you have ketchup as well, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put in the pulp of the celery. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. So I'm supposed to put in like three stalks of celery. I almost wanted to put in everything. Then I don't have to like go. Well, I was half thinking of making pulp crackers with this, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be big. It says divide into 3 loaves. 3 servings. Oh, okay. Cool. I have lots of food to eat. I don't need to worry. I think I'm not going to be too bothered about the carrots. The carrots that were not processed the way I wanted it to be. I mean, the other thing I could do is like get some of these out and then, you know, put them back in. Yeah, I think some dried tomatoes and the celery gives it quite a lot of flavor actually. Let's see how it'll taste like after the dehydration. Yeah. Let me see whether like this is quite nice because I like the chunky bits actually. Oh, there's some bite to it. Okay, in that case, let's shape the loaf. I'll bring the dehydrator sheet over. One-inch thick loaves. Okay, so form 3 portions of the mixture into about 1-inch thick. So yeah, the recipe actually asks for 3 portions, but I'm just gonna do 4 because it's easier to divide. Yeah. 1-inch thick. So that's 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay, so it needs to be okay, so there you go, that's like 1 inch thick. Oh, I need to divide them. So that's how it looks like, and it's going to go into the dehydrator, and we'll dehydrate it for 3 hours, and we'll see how it goes after that. Okay, so this is how it looks like after being dehydrated. And then for 3 hours, it says after 3 hours, remove the tray from the dehydrator, place another tray without the Teflex sheet on top of your 3 loaves, essentially sandwiching the loaves between the 2 dehydrated trays. I'm presuming that his dehydrated tray does not have like a separate mesh sheet in it. It has a mesh sheet, so I'm just gonna put the mesh sheet on top and place it here. I think he's asking us to flip it. And then now quickly but carefully flip the 2 trays over and remove the tray along with the Teflex sheet. The loaves will now be bottom up. So here we go. And we remove this and remove this. And now place the tray with the loaves back into the dehydrator for 2.5 hours. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna place it back in the dehydrator, dehydrate it, and then we'll make the ketchup, and we'll cover each loaf with the ketchup and sprinkle with herbs. Yay! Hi there, so now the veggie loaf is already ready. I just need to make the ketchup. Ketchup is really simple ingredients. It asks for Roma tomatoes. I don't have Roma tomatoes though, so I just use normal tomatoes. And then sun-dried tomatoes, and 3 majol dates, and then onion granules, which I am not putting in. And then it also asks for 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, which I'm also not putting in. I'm gonna use my beet kvass instead. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So I actually soaked the dates. I saw the dates and the sun-dried tomatoes together. Yeah. So there you go. Dates and sun-dried tomatoes are going into the blender. Okay, and then like I said, instead of apple cider vinegar, I'm just gonna put in some beet kvass. This is from my ebook Fun with Ferments. Yeah. And then I'm gonna blend it up. Okay, I'm gonna blend this off camera, yeah. Okay, this is how it looks like now. Let's taste it. Tastes like tomato puree. Okay, so the it says apply a thin layer of ketchup on top of each loaf and then place it back into the dehydrator for 30 minutes. So let's do that. Okay. And then he also covered it with dried basil after, I think after dehydration. This is how his picture looks like. And so yeah, this is how it looks like in the ebook. This is how mine looks like. All right, I will put it up back into the dehydrator, and then we can serve and enjoy. And this can be stored in a glass container in the fridge for up to 5 days. Okay, so this is how it looks like after it's been dehydrated. I'm just gonna take one to cut, to attempt to cut. And I'll sprinkle a bit of basil on top as well. Okay. So you can see what it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So there you go. That's your raw vegan veggie loaf. This is a recipe from the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. Remember to, if you're interested, remember to get it now because the offer is only available from 1st to 11th of April 2022 for $49 US. After that, all the individual ebooks and courses and classes and workouts will be sold separately. So you want to take advantage of the huge giant discount, yeah, take it now. Link is in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. It'll be in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, and the link is in my bio if you're watching on Instagram. Thanks for using my special link. You will be supporting me, and you'll also hear from me in future emails. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.